Well, we're finally here. We're finally here. Oh man, what did I buy? Look at this. Look at this. Needs some work. Well, here we are. We're in Silver Lake. Little town of Silver Lake. Big forest around. Sometimes known as Silver Lake Forest. We just bought this property. And let's have a little poke around here and see what's going on. And a house that needs a bit of work, not too bad. Nice shed with some doors open. There's nothing in here, I don't think. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. And we've got another shed over here. Guys, so what are we going to do? This is going to be a nice little playthrough. Pretty simple, no big goals or anything, no special challenges. It's just going to be you and I and trying to make this farm life work. We bought this farm and we're going to make it happen. I've got two rules, just two constraints, I guess. We will not be using workers on this at all. Wish me luck. This will be hard for me, and we'll see. We'll see what we can do about it. This means no small equipment, obviously. Undersized equipment, I have a tendency to do that, and depend on workers to help me out with it. But this time, no. So that will force us to get the right size equipment. And the other rule is don't judge me. No productions. We're not doing any productions on this series. So this is going to be old-fashioned farming, taking care of our fields, taking care of our animals, and selling the raw products to generate some money. So what's going on here? Let's have a look at our financial situation. We have $4,715. Why $4,715? I don't know. I just picked a number, a random number, enough to buy some beer and a pizza and maybe a little piece of equipment of some kind. We'll see. We have a pig pen. A pig pen here, guys. Right from the start, we're doing pigs, and we're going to do them right this time. I've tried to do pigs in the past and often just kind of disrespected them. Meaning never really taking them to, a business, selling them properly and all that, because they do take time, right? So that's going to be a challenge. We've got a little bit of a silo back here. We've got some lighting, some sheds, and we do own, let's jump into this for a second. Let me zoom in a bit here. We do own, this is the actual farm property. Which is this, and we own this field, which is its own little piece of land. So we've got two fields right now. They both have stuff in them. We've got some corn and some soybean, and they are in early growth stages. So we're not going to be harvesting that anytime very soon. That should be awesome. That should be awesome. So how are we going to make money? We're going to start with some contracts. We're going to be doing contracts on this series. I don't do enough of them. I often just do them to get started, but right now we need to figure out a financial model that's going to be different than the stuff I've been doing in the past. So this corn actually looks, that's about halfway. It looks kind of pretty good though. Pig food, since we can't do productions, we are going to be feeding the pigs either manually, which is going to be a little tricky because this food storage only stores 8,000 liters of food for these animals for up to 64. The size of the pasture is 64 pigs. So that means we're going to be feeding them very regularly. I need to devise a system to help me do that. We're probably going to start out just buying our pig food. We're just going to buy it, and then we'll see what we can do about, trying to assemble our own mix. I wish there was like a mixer I mean, I guess a production is kind of a mixer, but we'll figure it out. All right, so we can't do diddly squat yet until we make some money. So let's get some contracts going right away. How do I do contracts again? Like this. All right, what do we have here? So we do have some wood stuff. We're going to probably stay away from it. This would probably be a really fast contract, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. We're going to start with probably a big contract to get some money going. There's a big field here. We'll borrow the equipment. We'll get that done. I'm going to try to stay away from like spraying and fertilizing contracts until I get my own equipment. Just because they tend not to pay very well. So accept that one. No, not accept. Borrow items. Borrow items. Let's get going on that while we're talking about some other stuff. All right. And remember, no workers, so you guys are going to be listening to me babble on this series. We are going to start on a schedule of 3 episodes a week. They'll be Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Which way am I going? Which way? There's the lake right there. That's the fabled Silver Lake. And I want to see, where's my map? I have to get used to this. I need to go over to here. So I think I need to go down this way. So I can't use workers, but I can use the GPS assist. We will use that. The only exception to that rule of no workers might be if we get in a situation where I do need two participants in an activity. Perhaps a harvesting root vegetables. Sometimes you need to, especially if you're borrowing equipment. Oh, that's a weird shaped field. Oh, that's just a video thing. Okay. Sweet petunia. Look at the size of this field. No wonder it's good money. Oh boy, what did I do? What did I do? That's all right. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, so hang in there, guys. Let's get GPS assist up and running. Steering assist. We'll just do the what headlet, then up and down and up and down. That'll keep it simple and easy. All right. Let's start here, I guess. All right. Well, this is actually not bad. It's going at a pretty good pace, 25 kilometers an hour. I like it. I like it. All right, so what are our settings? This is a nice long run here, so I got time to show you settings. This is it's a little bit like a worker, but it's just GPS assist. The steering is locked in. So anyways, let's jump over to this. Settings for this. We're going to play easy. Time scale, we're going to try to keep it to 5. No seasonal. Fixed visual month will be June, and no snow. Crop destruction is on. Periodic plowing is off. I usually have that on. No field stone, but lime and weeds are required. Want to make sure I'm not going to run into anything here. A few other settings. Everything is off here, and my favorite mod, one of my favorite mods, reduces the cost of repairs and stuff like that. That's not fun to me. I could remove one feature from FS 22 and 25 is the paint feature. To me, it seems so useless. Why are there shrubs right on the field? There is something very kind of quirky about this map. Only a couple of things actually, but I'll show you in a second. Let me get around this corner here. That is really strange that there's shrubs on the field. That's weird. I guess I will get taken care of when plowing, but okay, so if we jump back to the map real quick. If you look here, there doesn't seem to be a way to buy the land around our property, like here, but it's actually this here. And for 136, you get all of this, but not the fields. So if we're going to expand our farm, I'm going to have to buy that, although it seems kind of strange to buy that much. It basically buys the town and everything. There's a little bit of a, we'll call it a very small village kind of town. So how everybody doing today? I had a really hard time picking a map out of the stuff that's available. Always with the fear that a new map is going to drop the day after I start a series. A new map that all of a sudden is like, oh man, I really want to do that. Okay, let's turn here. We were already 25%, so, or 23% I should say. That should be pretty good. This shouldn't take too long. I will do some jump cutting though when we're doing some really long things, but I won't be using any workers to do it. Try to keep it, we'll try to keep it somewhat entertaining. For those who haven't watched the last couple of other episodes on the other series, just a quick announcement about the channel memberships being up and running. Very simple, very small tier, and that's just a way for anybody that wishes to help support the channel. Basically using any money I make off this channel for paying for equipment and stuff I need to record the episodes. So not gonna get rich anytime soon, but it's nice to get a little help, you know. Turn. Yeah, there's no gated content on it. So, you know, I'm not putting any early access or anything like that. Don't feel like doing that right now. That might be a thing in the future, but ideal, you know, that might be for a higher tier or something. We'll see. I really like the idea of just staying open, you know. We will need to get some early equipment. I'm not determined necessarily that I want to forbid loans or leasing or anything like that. I'm gonna try to stay away from those things, but we might have to at some point. I'm not crazy about the loans. I've been doing a lot of loans lately on other series, and I think I need to go it like I got bad credit, you know what I mean? Just try to struggle through. This is just a partial here. We'll get back to the thicker rows soon. So we have no equipment, none whatsoever. We're gonna have to earn everything. First thing I need to do is figure out how to get pigs and pig food. I think I want to get that started right away. So this contract here is going to let us buy pig food, and then I got to figure out a way to manipulate it. You know, pick it up and deliver it to the pigs. I'm going to need at least one straw bale. We'll get only a few pigs to get going. And then I got to start preparing for the harvest of the fields that we do have. We still have got I think we've got like 3 or 4 months on them. So we've still got some time. We'll get some more contracts done. I am tempted to try to work with the NPCs in town. I've avoided them in the past. I've not tried to talk to NPCs and stuff like that and see the dialogue. So maybe we'll do a little bit of that. I gotta try everything, right? I've always been creeped out by Walter, but apparently we're still related in this map. So we'll see if we can get some contracts through there. Like I believe they can assign contracts. I actually don't really know what they do. I think they give you contracts, but we'll go see. Would be nice to do our own contracts. But I mean, with our own equipment kind of thing, right? All right, we are on the last pass here. And in usual form, we're going to get stopped before we finish. I just saw a mod drop this week. I haven't loaded it yet or had to look at it, but it allows you to actually complete contracts to your satisfaction, not just get to that 95% of the field or whatever. Probably get that loaded because sometimes I just don't want to finish the contract. I don't want to, say that I'm finished when there's still a little bit left to be done. I'm a bit of a completionist, maybe. We should be done any second now, 99%. That'll be our first contract knocked out. We'll make a few bucks. There we go. Let's drive on back. There's a lot of trees out here, but they are all the type that are a little difficult to process. So at some point in time, if we get into trees, we're going to need to deal with that. There are other areas that are actually wooded properties that have more of the softwood lumber stuff, the stuff that you would typically see in logging camps. But I don't think we're going to get into that. I'm kind of fed up of doing logging, to be honest. I have no idea if there's collectibles on this map. No idea. That's the dealership. Turn off the engine. All right, let's complete our contract and collect minus 600 for using their equipment. That's fine. And they came and got their equipment super fast. All right, we got 18,000 bucks. So what am I going to do with that? I want to get the pigs going right away. I don't want to wait. First, let's look in here. Oh my goodness, look at that. That would be handy. This would definitely be handy, but it's a bit small. This will be handy for sure. Oh man, there's so many things I could buy right now. This could be fertilizing from our pigs' liquid manure. Oi, 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 oi! Too many choices. Let's just jump into animals here. Pig food. All right, let's have a look at this for a second. 1,000. So that thing holds 8,000 liters. So I think what I'm gonna do, do I want to buy 8 right away? Kind of feel like I want to start with it full, and I need a bale of straw as well. But I got to get the pigs too, right? So I think we're going to start with 4. If I want to buy more after I bought all my purchases, then, you know, so be it. I'm going to be careful what I'm doing here, because money is going to be a little challenging at first. And then I think I want a trailer. What I'd like is to get a trailer that I can auto load. We will use auto load. I don't have any problems with that. I think we're just going to get one of these. Pretty simple and small, but I won't use the extension right away. I don't have something to pull this. I don't think my truck can pull this. So if I buy this, that's going to be $6,000. It's going to leave me with $8,000 and nothing to pull with. Boy, I got to think about that for a minute. I know my truck does auto load, and I think it'll only do 1 pallet at a time now. And for some reason, I cannot tab to my truck. Why? Why is that? Why is that? I've had that happen to me a couple of times. Enter vehicle. I don't know why that is. Okay. I think I can put something in here. Let's go have a look. Maybe I'll do what I always do and sell the truck and buy a tractor. I tend to do that a lot. I can put a trailer on here. I just can't put... Actually, let's have a look at that. Let's see if there's a car trailer that I can use. I do need a tractor, though. I'm just going to try this out. I want to see what this will hold, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, this will auto-load. Yeah. Item is too large for this vehicle. Okay. So let's jump in here again for a second. We're going to go down to miscellaneous, is it? Is that where I want to be? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about here. These are car trailers. This will do some auto load. $9,500. And this one will also do auto load, but it'll actually, this has ramps on the back, so I could load up some kind of vehicle in there. It's a bit cheaper. Some fancy setups here. There's a way to change this configuration here. I'm not going to play with it. Why don't we start with this? I can do a variety of different things with this. Maybe even cut down a couple of trees and you know, to make a few bucks by hand, right? So let's buy that. $8,000. We gotta start saving for a tractor and eventually a harvester. Okay, and then let's see how this loads. Okay, I can do 3 at a time with this. That's fine. Now, I don't know how I'm going to pick those things up, though. That's an interesting thought. I didn't think of that. I can auto-unload them, but I don't think they're going to empty into the pig pen. We might have to knock out a few more contracts before we can get going. Let's buy some pigs right away, though. And And I've turned off the triggers. Let me turn those back on so I can see where things are at. Interactive zone markers. If I... Oh boy, wrong side. Oh. Wait a minute. Are those being emptied? Yes, they are. Sweet. Sweet. That's awesome. Okay, let's go get the other one. That is amazing. That is really good. I want to set this cruise control on this guy. 40 should be good. I don't like the shifting up and down. These trees here are ours, and we're going to probably take some down to build some fields. But I need to figure out my boundaries. They're weird boundaries, weird field boundaries. Need a bale of straw too. And pigs. We're gonna be broke. I fit the bale in here as well. Need one straw bale, and I think we can start. Should I just go for the... Yeah, let's just get the one. And will that load? Yes, very nice. Leaves me with 5,000 bucks. I can buy a few pigs with that. Pigs are not expensive to buy. Piglets. They do take a while to grow, though. It's going to be challenging to keep the pig food topped up. I need a system that makes it easy to do that every day, kind of thing. Might have to feed them twice a day, even. I got stuck. I don't know if the straw is going to do what it needs to do. That emptying? Okay, that's empty. And the bale... no, that's not emptying at all. That's 9,000 liters. That's quite a bit. Okay, let's see if we can... Can I do this? Easy. I know. And it's going to get stuck on the lip. No, that's not going to work. Oh, it took it. Sweet. Okay. Ingenuity. Okay, so let's turn this off. Let's get some piggies. Which ones are we going to get? Let's just get these little guys. Bentheim Black PA. Peed. That's French for PA is foot. Blackfoot. German landrace in Berkshire. Let's just do the German landrace because I can pronounce it better. 230. Oops, I don't need 64. I can afford 20. I can do 20. That's not bad, actually. That's pretty good. All right. 2064. Okay, so it's going to be 6 months before they can reproduce, start reproducing. 10 months before we actually see new puppies. Or not puppies, but you know what I mean. All right. So straw is up there. Food is a little bit, I want to say a little bit low, but we'll deal with that. I got 421 bucks left. Can't do much with that, can I? So let's have a look and see what other kind of contract we can snag. Make some more money. Obviously, my first thing is to go to the expensive ones. But Baling, these are nice to do. 400, that's 2,900 bucks. That should be pretty good. I think we're going to borrow the items for that. And then let me grab a couple of them as well. Spraying, stone picking, weeding. This might be interesting. What is that? That's a fairly small field. Oh, I can only do one at a time, so what's the point, right? All right. Let's go make some bales. I don't know where the field is. I'll have to have a look at the map again. That's not it. This is it. So we are at, where are we going? We're going over here, so we can come across the bridge and then drive up. We can take the ferry. So let's give the ferry a try. I don't think I've ever used this baler before. Did I summon it? Did it work? Looks like it, because I can't trigger it again. Yeah, it's on its way. All right. All right. Pretty cool. I love the ferry concept. A bit of a pain to do over and over again, but it's very cool. I wish there was more water systems, like maybe some boats that go up and down the river to do deliveries. That'd be kind of cool. We are going to turn right and then left and then right. I like this map. It's got a nice open feeling to it without being too flat, you know. Oh, looks like we're doing straw. All right, let's get right to it. This is kind of the small village here. Got a few houses. There's a lumber mill, I think. Wish I could keep these bales. There's a tree right on the field. This map's kind of weird. I hope we don't have weird stuff going on this one. This is to the left of us here is one of the forest plots. You can see the type of wood that's in there is good for easy to handle, I guess, for logging. But like I said, we're not going to be doing much of that. If we do any kind of logging, it's going to be just to clear out some of these types of trees to make field expansions and stuff like that. It's 3. To start setting my sights on a small tractor. There still are no cheap harvesters or grain harvesters for FS25 yet. Cheapest I've seen is probably in the 75,000 for the kit. I was hoping to get stuff into more in the 30,000, you know. That's a good little baler. I like it. I think it's one of the nicer ones for the type that you have to stop to unload. Let's spin around. We're at 6 bales now. I really wish I could keep those bales. I wonder if there's a way you can do that with contracts, keep the bales. I mean, it sounds cheaty. Obviously, if you're being paid to bale, that's because they want the bales, but... Alright, we're almost done here. I think this might be our last bale. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, phew. I think we'll drive back. Trying to kind of want to learn to see the land, you know, how the road systems are. I think we're going to shoot right down here. This gives us an opportunity to see the fields that we're likely to buy to expand our farm out. Fields on the right here are just across the river from us. Our farm is just across over there. Not sure how big we're going to get. This series will, it's gonna, no real, you know, end goal or anything like that. We're gonna play while we're having fun, and when we stop having fun, we're gonna stop and move on to something else. There's the main road up here that we came in on. It's got a bridge, if I'm not mistaken. Holy traffic. The busy road. We call it Silver Lake, but it really should be Silver River, maybe. The river is much bigger than the lake. Here's our farm right down there. Of this series, I'm probably not going to be doing much off camera. This is mostly going to be on camera. We'll pick up episodes where we left off. You know, the only real exception is if I have a really long, boring thing I need to do. We'll try to stay away from needing to do that in the first place. Okay, beacon off. Let's collect the contract. 29. Okay. All right. Where are we at? How are we doing for time? We got a little bit more. I'm going to try to keep it to the hour, but we might be flexible. I think pretty straightforward. I'm going to have to knock out contracts for a little while. I don't want the ones that require... Maybe I'll do these. Starting to think that I should buy one of these hoes. Stone picking, no, thank you. Wood transport, ooh, my favorite. Those pay good money. There's 29 trees to load. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe. Let me grab this 2800 right across the way again. Owing those go fast, so it's only going to pay out 2200 because of lease or borrowed equipment. Maybe that's not such a good idea. Oh, there's another baling contract. This is a big one this time. Oh yeah, we're going to do this one for sure. Borrow the items. That's good money right there. A lot of bales though. That's all right. Oh man, look at that. Might as well get right to it. Wish this had auto unload. Oh, change bale size. We should actually do that. With the biggest possible bales, that'd be less drop-offs. Although that might screw up the contract if I do that now. Should have done that before I started. These swaths look kind of small though. Should I try that? Should I change the bale size? We can do 180s. I hope this doesn't mess things up doing this. Yeah, turn on automatic drop. All right, let's give it a try. We'll see what happens. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it has more to do with the straw picked up, not the actual bale creation. This will make it a lot easier though. The bales are much bigger. Those are 11,000 liter bales, nice big bales. I need a name for this series. I want to give it a name. The lonely farmer. What about the lonely farmer? You're not allowed to use workers. Yeah, I like it. I think we're going to call it that. Lonely farmer. All right, guys. I think we're going to call this one. I think we'll pick up pretty much where we left off. It's going to be a lot of bales, but we're already 15% in. It's really not going to take very long. So I won't do much off camera, if I do any at all. We'll just pick up where we left off. And then we'll have to figure out how to get more money. A lot more money. All right, if you're enjoying this, please consider subscribing. Become a member. And I will catch you guys in the next one. I hope you have an awesome day.